Hey guys, welcome to Riverboy. Today we're gonna find the perfect hammock spot. Let's go. I feel like as soon as I put all my body weight. So today we're in my local woods. Well, kind of local. It's about a half an hour walk, but you can still walk here from my house. Today, we're gonna try and find the perfect hammock spot. This is a big woods. You've got loads of different types of trees. So yeah, lots of potential opportunities. Let's go see what we can find. I mean, although it's not standing, this tree has very high potential. So we have a little fence to climb to get to it. Just gonna squeeze it under. Okay, we're through. The problem is, if I try and hang it to this branch, that looks like it's gonna snap pretty quickly. Maybe this one? Okay, so we're on the tree. It's a little bit windy at the moment. So now that I'm up here, I don't know if any of the branches are big enough. I feel like if I attach it to one of these small ones, like this one, it's just gonna snap straight away because the tree is dead. Okay, so I might have found a spot on this fallen tree. It's gonna be quite close to the ground and there's probably a chance that the branch is breaking, but let's give it a go. So the plan is to attach one to up there and one to this thing, but I don't know if you can see this. It's pretty flimsy. So that has a high chance of breaking, but we'll give it a go. Guys, I can't lie, this is already looking quite promising. Evie likes it. So, it looks good. That's almost like a perfect shape for a hammock, really. The one problem is that this is really weak. So, I guess there's only one way to find out. Hey. Oh, so I just sat on it and that branch just made a really big creak. I feel like as soon as I put all my body weight. Well, I guess this isn't the best hammock spot. Not to worry, let's just go find a better one. Just lovely. So for obvious reasons, I'm giving this dead tree spot a big 0 out of 10. Thanks for nothing. So that one didn't work out very well. Let's see what else we can find. The problem with this forest is that there's a lot of these kind of trees. And as you can see, they're pretty straight with no branches, which makes them very unideal for hammocks. So I found a spot with definite potential. I'm unsure about the spacing. I feel like the trees might be too close together. So I was thinking small branch to that tree to this one. It will definitely be strong enough this time, but you know, already looking at it, I feel like it's just not going to be the best. But we're gonna give it a go anyway, see how it is. Okay, so the spacing's not as close together as I thought it was going to be. I think if I tie this tight enough, no, it's definitely too close together. When I get in it, that's way too much of a V shape. It's just going to be uncomfortable. But I was thinking maybe this tree here. See, now that's got potential. Last time it was too much of a V shape. Now it's barely giving way. But we're getting it, see how it is. It's better than it being too saggy, that's for sure. Okay. You know what? I think I underestimated it. It's not half that bad. No, I take back what I said about this being too tight. It's perfect. Out of 10, it's probably a perfect sort of sagginess. The location is pretty good. You can't see it, but we're right next to a path. So I occasionally get people walking past. You know, I like people, but it's a bit annoying when you're trying to relax in a hammock. Maybe a 7.5. This spot, 7.5. Okay, let's find a different spot. Oh boy, look what we found. It's a rope swing. I think I got the technique locked down. So at the moment, all the trees are quite straight, and that's not a problem because you can sort of tighten the rope of the hammock around a straight trunk, and it usually stays in place as long as it doesn't get smaller at the bottom. But at the moment, I'm sort of just looking for two sets of trees that are close enough together that I'll be able to actually string a hammock up between them. This is what I'm looking at right now. Evie's just seen a deer. Luckily, the deer is 10 times the size of her. Oh wow, do you see them? So I found another promising spot. Looks like a good distance apart. Plus you get a beautiful view of the sunset. It's gonna be this tree here and this one here. And then that looks like a pretty good distance to me. Let's give it a go, I guess. So it looks a good height. It's a little bit too close to the ground for my liking. But you know, it's got a high point, lower point. Looks like it could be quite comfortable. Let's give it a go. How's that, Evie? Look good? You want to get in? So I think Evie likes this spot. I definitely like it too. It's a good bend. The only problem is I usually like my hammocks a little bit higher up off the floor. I thought that I would be facing the sunset, but the sunset's behind me. But I can't really face that way just because this bit's higher. It would mean my feet are above my head and that would be very uncomfortable. But I'll give this spot... Right, so my camera ran out of charge as soon as I was just about to rate that spot. But I gave it a 5.5 out of 10. And that's because it was also quite near a path and it was a little bit too low to the ground. But that's the way it is. The sun is starting to set, which means we don't have much time to find another spot. I'll keep walking around for a bit, see what I can find, but we might have to cut this video short. So yeah, as you can see, the sun still is up, but it's definitely setting. I would stay until it's completely gone. The only problem is the car, it's about a half an hour walk from here, and I don't really want to be walking through fields in the woods when it's dark. So I reckon we've got about another 20 minutes. Right, so the camera ran out of charge, so we didn't get to finish the video, unfortunately. But don't worry, we'll go back to the same woods for a part 2. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that episode. See you later.